It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. The Christmas holidays are my absolute favorite time of year, but it's also an extremely busy time of year. How can we ensure that we maintain our Spanish progress and continue progressing in Spanish while being busy over the holidays so that we don't have to start over, but we can simply continue because we never stopped? I have some creative and fun ways that you can enjoy the Christmas break but not lose your Spanish. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ness, and here I speak all things language learning, where right now I'm documenting my road to fluency with Spanish. So if you want to learn and grow with me, then definitely consider subscribing. I'm all decked out in my Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad shirt. What are some creative ways that we can practice Spanish and even keep the holiday spirit? You know what I mean? Number 1, watch Netflix Christmas movies dubbed in Spanish. If you don't know what dubbed means, basically, when you go to any series or movie on Netflix, go to the audio settings and see if the movie is available in a different language. So we're not even thinking about the fact that we're learning Spanish because we're watching a regular Christmas movie, but it's just dubbed in Spanish. Or you can actually go ahead and Google actual Spanish, original Spanish audio Christmas movies. And on that note, feel free to recommend any to me in the comments because I have no idea. Obviously, since November 1st, some of us have been listening to our favorite Christmas carols, Mariah Carey. But are you listening to your Spanish Christmas carols? Are you listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You? Or are you listening to Feliz Navidad? Da, 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 da? Guys, the goal is that you are so fully immersed in Spanish that by Christmas Day, all your family is saying Merry Christmas and you're accidentally saying Feliz Navidad because Spanish is on the tip of your tongue. That is, if you're not saying Feliz Navidad on Christmas Day accidentally instead of Merry Christmas, mission failed. Mission failed. So Christmas time, we all have a bunch of plans, right? Weekly plans, whether it's to buy a Christmas tree, decorations, or going out with friends, or we're doing Christmas gift exchanges. Keep a journal, a December journal, and write your weekly or daily to-do list, but do them in Spanish. So you're writing your Christmas to-do list, everything you have to do. For example, if you're going to decorate your Christmas tree, challenge yourself to write the different decoration pieces that you need, but in Spanish. If you don't know it, learn the vocabulary. You can also journal about your accomplishments for the year, any goals you may have for the month of December. Try to journal those goals in Spanish. Now, if you're a Christian or you're just curious about the real meaning of Christmas, then on TikTok, actually, there's a challenge going on where starting December 1st, you can read the book of Luke in the Bible because it has 24 chapters. So by the time you get to Christmas morning, you would have woken up having finished the chapter of Luke, and you would have learned who and why we actually celebrate Christmas. Now, how to incorporate the Spanish into this is to read the book of Luke with a bilingual Bible, which if you don't have one, you can Google it. Now, on YouTube, Christmas time is a big time for what is called Vlogmas, where basically YouTubers are filming each day leading up to Christmas on their channels. My challenge to you and to myself is to find some YouTubers that are doing Vlogmas, but native Spanish speaking YouTubers, so we can enjoy Christmas content, but in Spanish. We're learning Spanish vocabulary. We're practicing comprehensible input. By the time we get to Christmas Day, we should be able to talk about our full Christmas plans and talk to somebody or teach somebody about Christmas completely in Spanish. That is the mission. Now, because when we are learning a new language, we are essentially babies in that language, I think watching kids' content in your target language is fun and effective. How to incorporate Spanish and Christmas into this is, I would say, look up the story of Christmas or the meaning of Christmas, but research it in Spanish so you can get the Spanish version, but also research the kids version. So for example, the meaning of Christmas for kids, or el significado de la Navidad para niños. Now, this is the big one. By the end of December, the challenge is record yourself. It can be a video, it can be an audio, or you can even just write it down if you're not much of a video or audio person. Everything you did for Christmas. in Spanish in that same journal you created for December. Write down how you celebrated, what gifts you got in Spanish, or talk about it, what gifts you got in Spanish. And you can even begin to start talking about your New Year resolutions and challenge yourself. See how best you can talk about that in Spanish. And I would say a bonus is do like a fake role play video. Pretend you're talking to someone who doesn't know anything about Christmas and they also don't know any English. They know Spanish, and you're challenged to teach them Christmas, the meaning of it, what happens. This is my very first attempt explaining the meaning of Christmas, but in Spanish. So, hola, ¿qué tal? Oí que no sabes nada sobre la Navidad, así que estoy aquí para informarte lo que pasa durante las vacaciones de Navidad. Primeramente es mis vacaciones favoritas porque la Navidad es pues lleno de vida, lleno de decoraciones, de música, de unidad, porque es el tiempo para la familia unirse. Pero la importancia de la Navidad no es solo sobre la familia y la unidad y todo eso. Y por supuesto la importancia no es sobre las decoraciones tampoco, pero la importancia y el significado de las celebraciones es realmente sobre el nacimiento de Jesús. Ahora, yo personalmente no sé cuándo nació Jesús en realidad, pero lo que yo entiendo es que este tiempo del año es el tiempo en que celebramos su nacimiento y celebramos y aprendemos sobre la historia, y básicamente es celebrando el Hijo de Jesús y lo que hizo por todos nosotros. Y lo que hizo es pues nació para que grammar. He died so that we could, he was born so that he could die for our sins. I don't know how to say that, I will learn it. But he was born to die on the cross for our sins. Y ahora tenemos el privilegio celebrarlo no solo en este día, pero todo el año, por supuesto. Pero este día específicamente es el día que eligió todo el mundo para celebrar su nacimiento. Es un tiempo en que podemos pensar en sacrificios, porque fue un sacrificio que hizo por nosotros Jesús. Y también en un tiempo en que podemos pensar en familia, en la unidad, como dije antes. Y por supuesto un tiempo en que podemos pensar en el amor, porque el sacrificio que hizo Jesús por todos nosotros es el sacrificio más grande del mundo. So, I don't know, let me know how I did. I really tried. May have made some grammar mistakes, but that is the meaning of Christmas to me and what I think it is and why we celebrate it in Spanish. And that's how I think we can celebrate Christmas but not lose our Spanish progress, and do it in a way that's fun and doesn't feel like we're studying over the holidays, because let's face it, who wants to study during a holiday break? No one. Absolutamente nadie. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you in my next video. Feliz Navidad.